The market pushes higher, then pulls back to support as CPI looms. Should the bulls be worried? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so in yesterday's video, we were looking for the market to push up toward that 5600 SPX area or 5540 to 60 on the ES, and that's exactly what we saw as the market pushed higher, just a few points short of that 5600 SPX area and into the 5640s on the ES. Then it pulled back to support and held there. So, should the bulls be worried? I'll get into that in just 1 second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP 500 and the NASDAQ. Highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, with the market pushing up and then coming back, we are at support. So let's jump into the chart and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 2-hour futures chart for the S&P 500. Yesterday, we talked about them needing a little bit of a pullback and then push higher, which is what we got. The market pushed on up toward that 5645, 5650 area we were looking for and pulled back to the 5630 support area we talked about in yesterday's video. So now as long as we're over 5630 and really as long as we're over 5620, the bulls really don't have a whole lot to worry about at this time. However, anytime we make a high and they do come back and close it at support, that is something to keep an eye on. If the bears can break down through 5630, we would look at 5610 next. If they can break through that 5585, and then through that should accelerate down in the 5520 area where there's been strong support, and that will be a telling area for the bulls. If they can hold and press higher, we can see higher numbers ahead. However, if the bears can break through, we should see even more acceleration to the downside and a bigger pullback underway. But until that happens, the bulls are in control of this market and really don't have a whole lot to worry about. So nothing's really changed from yesterday's video. We did come up a few points short of 5600 SPX. The QQQ did hit 500 exactly, another big round number. Market likes those round numbers. I wouldn't be shocked to see them come up and hit 5600 first and then try to pull back off of that number and give a rejection off that area. And then we'll see if they can break those key support levels to the downside. Now, when they do break down on these key support levels, we would look for a 5-wave move to tell us we have started a stronger down move. Anything corrective or slow moving is much more likely to just be a pullback that will be pushed higher again. So overall, our key levels remain the same. 5630 is our first key support, then 5610, 5585, 5520. Through that, and the bears can start to take control and accelerate the market. To the upside, we're looking at 5600, and then if they're able to push through that, it would be 5660, and then 5671 on the ES would be your next targets higher. Over on the NASDAQ, the NASDAQ was weaker all day. It did go up, and like I said, the Qs hit 500 exactly. The NASDAQ hit just about our target from yesterday, that 781 area, that 1764, and rejected off of that. And they are now down near their support area. Their support is going to come in at that 20,550 area or so. They need to break this consolidation area that you see across here. If they can break through that 20,560 area, we would look for them to sell down into the 20,380 area. And through that, we would look for some more acceleration down into this 19,900 to 19,700 area, which should provide a major support area for the bulls. And assuming they can hold, we could see them press higher. However, if they fail there, the bears can accelerate to the downside. So a lot of volatility coming up this week. Nothing really changed from yesterday's video. The key levels are the same as the market was pretty slow moving and didn't really move too much higher today. But we did see some rejection off of some key numbers and key levels. And it will be important to see how the market reacts tomorrow, if they're able to break through those support levels and continue to the downside, or if we're going to push higher here into CPI and see how we react there. So the next target higher for the NASDAQ would be the 2910 area. We would look for a pullback and then a move back up into that area, holding support and moving up from there. Again, this is a bull market. If they don't break support, the bulls are in control, and we should be looking at the next targets higher until support does break. And again, on the NASDAQ, we should be looking for a pretty swift decline if they're going to break support. So the first move is kind of a slower move, and then you should see some acceleration after that. Guys, if you love the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link. It'll take you right over to the webpage. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. We have 2 incredible plans that both come with a 7-day free trial because I want you to get in there. I want you to make sure you love it, interact with the team, interact with PT and I. Make sure it's for you before you ever spend a penny. You can cancel at any time. You literally have nothing to lose by checking us out. We also have our educational material, our Elliott Wave 4 beginners course and our advanced Elliott Wave course. These courses are helping people understand these complex markets and understand what to expect next and what the key levels are. In our advanced course, we go through many of the advanced formations such as diagonals, double and triple threes, flats, advanced fib levels, everything that's complicated about the market. We put it in bite-sized chunks and make it easy to understand so you can find these key levels and understand how to trade off of them. As you can see on the screen, our traders really love this, and it is helping them figure out these difficult markets. But if this is too advanced, we do have our Elliott Wave 4 beginners course. This course is helping real traders make real money and finally understand the market in a way that makes sense. It can be so hard when good news makes the market go down and bad news makes the market go up. And this is because the news cycles don't matter. Elliott knew this long ago, and he knew that key levels did. He knew what happened when those key levels held, and he knew what happened when those key levels broke. And that's the key part of Elliott Wave. Many people will tell you it doesn't work or we move the goalposts. We don't do anything but watch the key levels, and when the key levels hold, we go high, and when the key levels break, we go low. It's that simple, and we show you how to do that and find those levels. This video course is 25 videos where we go through 3 sections: the introduction, where we go through your mindset and emotion, the KISS method and why it works, the chart setup and tools. We go through every tool you need to use with Elliott Wave and why, as well as the Elliott Wave 4 beginners area, where I go through every single wave, how it looks, how to find the key levels, how to know when it's failing, how to know when it's working, the corrective depth theory, everything you need to know about Elliott Wave theory and to make this market make sense. Now, the cool part about both videos is if you want to get them at a discount, you can get both of them at the same time for $37 off in our bundle package. But if you want to get them for free and not pay anything, you can become part of one of our monthly rooms. You get them included in each room. In our first room, the Invest with Jacob room, you get all of my real-time market updates, all of my buy and sell alerts, all of your Elliott Wave questions answered, a midday video where we go over exactly where we are in the counts and what to expect, as well as the training material you just saw. We trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing in day trade, which means we do trade quite often in my room. If you are looking for futures trading, individual stocks, income trading, and advanced training, you need to check out PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as individual stocks, futures trading, income trading that's absolutely crushing the market, and his advanced training where he has his reduced risk binary method that absolutely kills you, get you in at a cheap price and get you big multiples on your money, and it's how he structures those trades that's so unique. It's something you really have to see to understand, and that's another reason we give you that 7-day free trial. He also started a challenge account where we put $4,000 into an account, trading mini ES futures, showing you how to build a small account into a large retirement or savings account. Guys, we'd love to have you in these rooms so we can all make money together. All right, key takeaways for today. For the ES, they need to break 56.30 first, then we'd look at 56.10, then 55.85, 55.20. As long as we're above those levels, we look higher to 5600 on the SPX or around 56.55 on the ES, and then to 56.60 as well as 56.71. Over on the NASDAQ, same routine applies. As long as we're above those key levels that we gave earlier in the video, pressure does remain up toward the next target at 20,910. But if they are able to break down through that 20,950 area, 550 area, then the 20,350 area, and then ultimately that 19,700 area, we would look for the bears to accelerate and take control at that point. Until then, pressure does remain up. Guys, that is your market update for today. I will talk to you tomorrow.